Hi, I'm Ryan Russell, manager of the project management and estimating team here at CSI. We've got a lot of cool, exciting things going on in the shop today. Let's talk about a few of them. These here are some utility panels we're building for a high purity customer. They're very unique in design. We do these every once in a while, but these are some of the larger ones we've ever built. These actually hang from the ceiling. You hear them called pendant style or pedestal. So although these panels may look the same, some may have certain air lines that are in some but not the other. So they're equipped to handle a certain number of systems within the room. That's why they're custom built per area that they're in. All these, they've got electrical connections on them. In this case, there's 120 volt, there's data or Ethernet, and then even some future ports for spares. Again, these are just 3 of 25 panels we're building for this specific project. Like I said, these are a utility panel. It's our bread and butter, but there's some things on these panels that make them very unique compared to how we've built these panels in the past. So here we're in quality, and there's a few items that we're actually going through FAT right now. This right here is a food and beverage transfer panel. It's one of the things we've been building for years. When I say years, I mean back from the early stages of CSI. So a transfer panel is basically a simple way to get one process from one area to another. So imagine you've got these lines running through your facility and you want to make a transfer someplace. You do it on a transfer panel. This is one way to do it. So in this case, you'll have a jumper that basically connects one port to the other, and that's the way to get fluid from this port to that port. And moving on here, we've got a couple more utility panels. These are fairly simple with the exception of these alcoves that are cut in. These are for some electrical connections, and they you can kind of see that we've got the boxes mounted on them already, but these are like the standard connections you'd see, the 120, the 240. You might have some data ports right here, and this is to feed the facilities within the clean room or wherever this is going. This job in particular, we're building 237 jumpers for a pharmaceutical customer. So on this project, for every jumper, we've made a custom tee. Now this is made with a very short center line to keep the panel jumper from protruding too far off the face of the panel. With every jumper, there's actually a lot of work involved, even though it looks like a simple component. You've got a series of elbows, ferrules. Everything's got to be cut back to the right center line. Remember, they were building these jumpers to match existing panels, which we do all the time. But in this case, we did have to hit a certain center line. This is a job that's taken a long time to come to fruition. We're pretty excited about it. It's solving a customer's need while making the panels safer to use. A lot of craftsmanship goes into these. And if you want to see more things like this, come out in the shop.